Right, okay then, I'm going to come back to this particular situation we're on now. You've just seen, this was the trade we've just taken. This was the trade we've just taken here, which was the bounce here at the right tip, okay? This was your trend line right here, and of course now we've taken out this high, so I'm now going to move my trend line down to this area right here. So now, what am I going to watch for? Well, I'm going to watch for a break of the trend line again. Now I'm going to draw this trend line in here, and I'll adjust it shortly. Don't worry, I know it's only a temporary trend line. What I'm going to look for is a retracement towards this area and a break above this trend line with a full-bodied bullish candle to get back in with some more lots, okay? But this has been a great trade so far. Let's see if we can enter another trade. I'll put you on pause. Okay then, let's have a look what we've got here. We've got our AB. So here's our A point. I'm actually just going to make those a little bit larger because they're a little bit useless at the minute. Let's make them a 14, okay. Still a bit small actually. Let's make it 18. There we go. AB. This was your AB here. So let's just put our new B right here. Quickly edit this. So we can see we've got our new AB, and this is not a B yet until this candle forms, remember. But let's see what happens. This is our potential new AB, but this is not the B just yet. Okay then, we've now got an official AB swing with two candles to the left, two to the right, which means we can now draw on our Fibonacci's. Let's put his Fibonacci's on and watch where this goes now. Okay, well we seem to be breaking it now, but we are only 20 minutes away from a fundamental announcement anyway, and therefore at the moment we should not be looking to trade this particular setup. Let's hope it comes all the way down to this area here, and then the fundamental announcement hits and it takes us back above and we can get into the trade that way. But let's put it on pause and see. Right, well this is potentially working out or turning out to be quite a good looking trade if you had wanted to take this, but we need to make this slight adjustment right here. Okay, we're not going to get the full body candle on this particular candle, but if the next candle is a full body candle above this trend line, then we would look to go long, but stick to the rules. We're only 15 minutes away from a fundamental announcement, but I'm going to keep this running anyway because it's a very good example of one of my trades. I'm going to put you back on pause. Okay then, let's take a quick look at where we are now. Had this not been in the fundamental announcement, then this would have been your full body candle above the trend line. So this candle would have been the trading candle. You'd have opened right here. Now that would have meant if you'd have opened here, you'd have had a stop below the A, which would have been around about 28 pips or so, with a potential of about 18 pips maximum. So that equity management wouldn't have allowed you to enter that trade anyway, but you're still in this fundy situation, so you won't be in it anyway. Fundy in around about 3 or 4 minutes, okay? So that's another good example of a trade, but a good example as to why you would not enter the trade. One was because of a fundamental announcement, and the other was because of the equity management. Now remember, if we just take a quick look at this while we're on here, what we might see, one second. What we might actually see here is, I'm going to have to zoom back in, is we might see now a reversal of the market, because this is your A low, A low. So if we take out this particular A, just let me draw in your trend line or a nice little line here. If we come through here, take out the trend line, take out the low, take out this A low, what we should see, or potentially we could see, a retrace to the back of this trend line, and then we may see a bear crown. This would be your left tip, this would be your center tip, and this of course is your right tip. So keep watching for what's going to happen. Otherwise, if we take out this particular low right here, what you will need to do is change this trend line and look for the next potential break. So just let me draw that in for you. If we take out this particular low point right here, this trend line would change to up here, and then you'd be looking for a move above this trend line to start going long again. But that's not happened, not yet. At the moment we're still on this particular trend line area right here, okay? but you can see we're now beginning to break it. But you've seen the video, you've watched what I'm telling you about. Watch for this move, okay? Again, it's now finding support on the trend line. Catch you later.